Hey guys, what's up? Matt here again, being your host for this wonderful Palkia Productions commentary on E3 material. And right now we're talking about the Sony conference, Sony PlayStation conference that happened Monday night. The first thing they showed off was Quantic Dream's new story-driven game by Kid Heavy Rain called Beyond. And the way they do set it up is it's a question of what is after death. And the main character called Jodie, who is played by stellar actress Ellen Page, somehow has connections with spirits between the realm of life and death. And they showed a decent length trailer that really not only has great graphics, people look very realistic, good motion acting, but it also shows this strange entity. She was sitting in the warden's office in the county jail or whatever, and it just grabbed the coffee cup and threw it across the room. And we don't hear a whole lot from her. However, it seems much more action-y than Heavy Rain. It might seem like a psychological action thriller, maybe? Anyways, the dude hinted at multiple endings as he exited off the stage, and I think that'll be another award-winning game by the masterful story writers at Quantic Dream. Next thing they announced and showed and demoed, which I'm also excited about, was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which is a Smash Bros.-esque game using the PlayStation first-party and some third-party characters. And the way this differs from Smash Bros. Though, instead of having super high hit point percentages and knocking them out of the ring, characters battle gain super meter. You know, each character has 3 different super levels, and each level gets you access to a new super. And the supers instantly kill an enemy that it touches. And so, this is how you get your points and how you win. They had a mock fight between Sweet Tooth, Kratos, Fat Princess, and I think Sly Cooper, which was interesting. Each character plays quite differently. Like Sly Cooper can go invisible and kind of sneak around the map. Sweet Tooth can like throw mines and like weapons from Twisted Metal, and like his level 3 he turned into his Sweet Tooth mech and went around shooting guns and missiles everywhere. It's pretty cool. At the end of their demo, they announced Drake and Big Daddy as 2 new characters for that game, which I'm glad Drake's in there. I don't know how they live without putting him in there. And then they also announced their crossplay, which was the next big thing they hit on for their PS Vita. They were trying to make a case for this thing because PS Vita sales have been kind of dwindling here, as with all handheld sales have been since tablets and smartphones came out. So they really tried to hit home the fact that you can cross-play with a lot of new first-party Vita titles, and how it will act as not only a controller for the PlayStation 3, but you can transfer saves over and continue the game on the road. And so they announced Black Ops Declassified for Vita, which is probably going to be the first heavy-hitting Call of Duty title on a portable console. They also have a special version of Assassin's Creed 3 with a female character in New Orleans in the Revolutionary War era. They also said that they were going to amp up their PlayStation Plus, as well as their store with many more titles, more free games, more discounts. So next, they had a game I'm excited for, Assassin's Creed 3. But specifically, they were showing the fact that you can be a pirate and captain a ship, shoot cannons, have naval battles in the Revolutionary War time. And of course, they got exclusive DLC with that from being Ubisoft partners. Then Far Cry 3 came out and announced something quite special, which was their new 4-player co-op and a map editor, which is by far crazy how, not only insane how that game is with their 1-player story, but the fact that 4-player co-op and a multiplayer map editor and exclusive DLC for the PlayStation seems like a great deal to get that game now. And that just got the crowd going. The next thing though was quite a strange idea, and it's this concept called Wonderbook. And what it is it's this augmented reality using the PlayStation Eye, a special PlayStation book. They can create things from this book. Like, for instance, the game they're showing was made, helped in part with J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter. It's called Book of Spells, and it kind of goes through some of the spells in Harry Potter and kind of some of the comical history of that universe. And so like, they learned how to cast fire, and they had little mini games for it. It seems like kind of a little kid's thing. However, it kind of hits the fact that this augmented reality stuff in the future could be really crazy for video games. Like, this is kind of simple and glitchy right now using the Move and just these books, but I mean, let's think, like 3 or 4 years from now, we could be having, you know, Call of Duty could be using augmented reality or something. So it's kind of one of those innovative things. It doesn't mean a whole lot right now, but in the future could really revolutionize games. So another thing they announced was PlayStation Suite, which then they changed the name to PlayStation Mobile, and it's this platform for the mobile market of smartphones and tablets, giving PlayStation games to them, and they announced their partnership with HTC Phones and Tech, so they can. PlayStation now has more of a mobile market other than just their Sony phones, which they also said they're going to work on. And they showed 2 more demos. They showed God of War Ascension. They showed some single player for that, him fighting crazy elephants and rhinoceros beast morph people, as well as him fighting a kraken, or at least they led up to it. And of course that game's going to be great. That's one of the best first-party titles, first-party action games. And that game also has multiplayer, which is brand new, just for God of War Ascension. And that game comes out March 12th, 2013. So that is a game I'll be definitely getting. And they hit it off really great. They saved the best for last, with The Last of Us exclusive gameplay. Now, if you don't know, Last of Us is about these 2 characters. They're like in a post-apocalyptic sort of world. They're trying to escape from and survive in. And in this demo, it showed them sneaking through this house and then running into this little gang. And it showed just how serious, how realistic these fights were in this game. Because ammunition is very rare in this post-apocalyptic future. But you had to like sneak around, peek out a few guys. You can hold them hostage to try and, you know, take the other guys out. Like, you can even hold a guy hostage, shoot the guy that you're showing the hostage to, then kill the hostage. And then the guy got like ambushed by 2 more, and the little girl companion actually threw a brick at the other guy's face. And then the character proceeded to take him out. I mean, made by those guys at Naughty Dog, this game will be greater than Uncharted, I guarantee you. And it will also probably be the last best game on the PlayStation. And that was the last thing they showed at the PlayStation conference. However, they did give everyone there 1 year free PlayStation Plus vouchers. So that is just more of a plus there. And I believe that PlayStation and Sony won, air quotes, this E3 just by the demos they showed and the fact that they didn't stay on the PlayStation Vita too long. They really hit these key titles just the right way to make this work. And with that, that wraps up my Sony E3 coverage. Drop a like and a favorite or something, and I'll see you guys next time.